welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Baltimore Ravens and the Indianapolis Colts. On the Ravens sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys have done more losing than winning as of late, so they've dropped 3 in a row. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Colts. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. With my buddy Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. This is Rigoberto Sanchez to get us started. And we're off on EA Sports. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the 1 touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Hits his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
He'll step up, and there he goes. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 15. First down, Baltimore.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. First down, play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Setting up to throw. Pitch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one. All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Reed now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. They'll be led out by the promising young rookie quarterback from Nebraska.
Okay, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it until you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, that's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
Offense
2.
is set. This is 2nd and 2.
50-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Now here he goes. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming.
Here's Harris. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
The Ravens offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 48.
He's going to throw this one. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Time coverage here from the Colts. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. The Colts and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think, a yard or 2 short of the 20 here. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and long for him here. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's going to be across midfield with a gain of 5 on that play. One picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
He's got it on the bootleg. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Back at beginning of 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They're going play action. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Setting him on the dive. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, that's a successful play on 2 fronts. Number 1, you get the first down. Number 2, keep that defense guessing as to who is just going to get the carries.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Stopped short.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
This time it's a passing play. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And quickly their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You know what that call tells me a little bit? That they didn't trust that they could win the battle up front. No matter what they dialed up, run, pass, Doug Flutie, drop kick, that defensive front was coming. And they came strong to force a 3rd and goal.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Luke knocks it through, and they come away with some points on that series.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Nicole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. On target to Thornton. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They send a tight end in motion.
44-yard line.
Zone read, a give to Harris. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from the 37. First and 10, he keeps it on the option. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
And talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on second down. Now only a yard to go here on third. He has it on the QB sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. He calls his own number again. Running in the red zone. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
That's another Colts first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Trying to run in, Harris. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Colts tie and can take the lead here in the second. Najee Harris, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle, and they'll take the lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Escapes a defender. Making some progress here. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say, enough.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. He's going to throw it. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Down in 17.
They're going to try and throw it here. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Clock still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play.
First and 10, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. He's going to throw it again. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. Clock still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Third and 8.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. Airing it out to start this drive. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
And 9 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw. Caught by the open man. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They give to Harris from the gun. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop. Timeout Indianapolis. That's in 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd down, they need 7. To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez.
On the punt for the Colts.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Ravens offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. Backed up this far and with such little time left, Brock, you gotta imagine they're just gonna kneel this out. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They're just gonna play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Lots to talk about from the weekend that was. This a fitting capper to a compelling week, so let's get after it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles at home to take on their rivals, the New York Football Giants. And this is the home team running back. It's a 50-yard touchdown run. The Eagles win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. With that, let's give you a look at the playoff picture in the AFC through 15 weeks. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Reed now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Colts are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Going to Harris to start the half. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
air it out on 3rd. Making the call himself. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. They go play action on first down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. This one misses the tight end. And now they face second down.
Incomplete. Malachi Starks on the coverage.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down. It's a nickel set for the Ravens. Third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's going for it himself. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. This one goes for 3 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Savon Revel with the pick. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
So the defense scores. Now out comes their offense to try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point.
They send him straight up the middle. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
14, Colts 7.
All right, partner, it's only 1 extra point on the scoreboard, but come on, if you're the team who just turned it over, how much worse is it seeing them add on 2 there instead of just the extra point?
Oh, it stings. I don't think there's any question about it, because not only do you not execute offensively, your defense doesn't do it either. So you kind of just smack them both right in the face, and yeah, that one hurts a little bit more.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. They put downs in motion right. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the pistol, they get to Harris.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
The Ravens
and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 35 out of that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A gain of 35. And the Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and toned this drive.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Baltimore first down.
First down, and they go right back to him. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
And 10 at the 31-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. They'll throw to begin this drive. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throwing again on 2nd. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45.
And the Colts
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Laviska
2nd down,
Chenault.
still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They are throwing it again. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. You know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
We see the Ravens making their way out now. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. First call here coming from the shotgun. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. In trouble now, and the ball is out. The Colts pick it up. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And Indianapolis will return it for a touchdown. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number 1, make the recovery, or number 2, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game.
Ravens 17, Colts 14.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Finds his man over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. They'll go play action. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
Pass play coming here. Getting out to his left. He's making a bid for it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. So first down from the 41. Now to make up here on second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Second down pass play coming. He'll try and run this. Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Colts pick it up. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Kate, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the right and reeled in by Downs. And this one does not go far.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 41-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. A give left side. Here's Harris. And he dodged the tackle. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
11. And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They're throwing it. Complete out to the right. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. All set now, 1st and 10.
That's another Colts, first down.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a fourth-quarter lead. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead.
Ravens 17.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
The kickoff for Indianapolis.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Jukes away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Ravens take over first
Baltimore
and 10.
running its offense out now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. He's got a man left. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
To number 29.
2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Flying down the middle with Henry. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
On the carry. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw here. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to have this one down to the 20.
Gain of 36 yards.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down.
First down. A gain of
In the red
36
zone now.
First down, Baltimore.
That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th-quarter lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
21.
Reed now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colts as they get somebody out there to tend to him. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here, start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Throwing off the play fake. All in left side. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd. Completed over the middle. And he's not going to get the 1st. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try to do it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts down by only 3. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. He'll pass it this time. Short pass brought in. And he stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is Harris on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Drew Tranquil. No gain on the play.
Here he is to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
48-yard attempt.
Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up. Now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Ravens headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Back to throw. He's going to keep it this time.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Setting up to pass.
48-yard line.
That pass pulled in by Henry. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41.
He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 3rd and just 2 to go.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away.
The Colts take over first.
Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Starting from the 5. And This drive will start inside the 25. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they fought hard not just against their opponents out on the field, Brock, but the tens of thousands of opponents here in these stands. Now a chance to be the first ones to answer the bell and take the early lead here in overtime. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. He'll look to throw. That one's complete right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yeah, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
Again to throw on second. And they get to him again! And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down. Now remember, the other side has a shot to answer a touchdown here with the new overtime rules in the regular season. But that might not even come into play if this opening drive comes up empty.
Yep, and this defense is doing its best so far to make sure all it's going to take is a field goal to win, Kate. They want to win this game with their play on this opening series, and that type of negative play, tackle for loss, is exactly the effort you want.
Could not beat the defender there. So that brings up 4th and long. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. He's got it at the 24. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And the Ravens surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. Okay, now both sides have had a shot, Brock. Neither offense could get the job done. Looks like it'll be one of these defenses that wins them this one in overtime.
Yeah, give these crews defensively some credit here. It's hard to play defense in overtime, but both deliver, and now which offense, Kate, can go and capitalize and finish this game?
From the gun, a run for Henry. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. This entire contest rests on his next kick. This is from 35 out on the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Indy.